probably heard that ads are a great way to grow your business, to sell your offers, to make your email list bigger, and all of the things. But you might also be scared of wasting money. Well, in today's video, I'm going to walk you through how I judge whether someone is ready or not to start advertising. Now, of course, when clients come to me and they want to spend money on ads and they are determined to do so, the things that we're going to talk about in this video are not necessarily relevant to that same conversation, because I can't tell someone not to spend money if they want to. So let's talk through whether or not you're ready to spend money on ads, and then I'm going to show you a really simple and refreshed, updated way to launch a Pinterest ad to grow your email list in today's video. Hi, hello, my name is Farris. I'm a Pinterest educator and marketing expert, and I have been doing this for 9 years. It has been a long run, and I run ads for myself and a small batch of clients pretty regularly. Now, in this video, I do want to talk to you about whether or not you're ready to start ads. So let's actually just dive into that. The number one thing that I always walk people through when they are afraid of wasting money is a little bit of a mindset reframe. I want you to think about it as an investment in your business, not wasting money. You are putting money in to get data out to see whether or not this thing that you have created is viable. So that's one way to look at it, right? One way to look at your ads is how I walk my clients through this, and that is, let's test your offer and see if it's shipshape and ready to go. And we do that with ads. Oftentimes this speeds the process up, but oftentimes it can lead to wasted money, if that's how you want to look at it. I don't generally look at it that way. I look at it the first way of investing in data. We're putting some money in, we're getting data out. That way we can see if it's successful or not. I've been doing this for years, and I can tell you, more times than not, offers are not ready to start ads. So here's how you tell if your ad is truly ready to go, like if your offer is truly ready to go for ads. And that is, does it convert organically first? If it does not convert organically first, then you probably are not ready to put ad money behind it. Because generally speaking, in this situation, if you want to avoid wasting money, then we want to make sure people are seeing the page, they're signing up on the page, they're downloading the thing, they're moving to the next step in the funnel, and they're coming through the customer journey that ideally you have crafted for them. Now, if you've not done that, if the only thing that you have is a free offer that you created because someone said that you should have a free offer, and you don't know why someone needs it, and you don't have a funnel leading them to the thing that's going to get you paid, then you probably are not ready to start ads. So I would at a very least, number one, understand what the pain your ideal customer and client is experiencing and how you are going to solve that. I created a lead magnet video years ago on how to create a lead magnet, and in the video I talked about building a bridge. Like, you build the gap and your offer is the bridge. Okay? You do that with your free offer, you do that with your paid offer. When you figure out what their pain point is and what they are struggling with, your lead magnet is going to be the solution to that initial point of contact. And then your paid offer takes that even further. It goes deeper into the solution. It opens up a whole new world of opportunity for them. If people are not naturally signing up for this offer on your website without you having to pay to get them on it, then chances are you're not ready for ads. And this is really what I like to call offer proof. We also want that audience clarity. So as I mentioned, figuring out what their pain point is and really targeting that with your offer, understanding why they're feeling that pain, how they want to fix it, in what ways they can fix it. Generally speaking, you are your ideal client, but you're 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of them. What path did you have to take to get out of where they're at right now? And let's put that in place. So speaking about that funnel that you would put in place, you'd obviously have your free offer. You'd have a delivery email delivering the free offer. Then you'd have some sort of email funnel, whether it's a series of welcome emails. I have a series of 4 welcome emails that do not sell. They are selling, but they're not selling. There's no links to click. There's no offers to buy. I have 4 of those, and then I dump them into a sales sequence after that. This is all set up, so when I turn on my ads, people have somewhere to go. If you don't have somewhere for them to go, then why are you spending money on them, getting them on your email list? If you're not prepared to be sending them emails regularly, let's not get them on your email list because you're paying for something to just collect dust. So understand the offer and the audience before you put money behind it. If you can do those 2 things and you can start getting people on your email list organically, getting feedback from them, figuring out what about this offer that they liked, how did it solve their problems, invite them to email you their feedback. This is going to be a really great way to make your offer even stronger. Now, chances are if you're a beginner, you don't know how much you're willing to pay per lead. I can tell you some averages, and these are all, of course, just very, very, very different across industries. In the B2B space, I pay less than $4 per lead on Pinterest for my new leads to my email list. And I am in a really small niche on the platform. So the bigger your niche, chances are the lower your cost is going to be. In the B2C niche, you can get leads anywhere from $1 to $3 is what I've seen on average. And that's, of course, across a lot of different industries. So it really just depends on your audience, your offer, their problem, your solution, and the messaging that you're using to attract them in. If you tick these boxes and you're ready to move on, you're ready to test out some ads, and you want to start with lead generation, growing your email list, then the next part of this video is for you because I'm going to walk you through a really simple lead generation campaign setup using a conversion campaign with a lead generation optimization strategy. So let's dive in. All right, to get started with your first ad inside of your Pinterest ads dashboard, you're going to go to the Business Hub and click Create Campaign. And then, of course, prior to this, you're going to want to have put your billing information in. You're going to want to make sure that your pixel's installed on your website. You can see mine here is installed on my site. You're going to want to have all of those integral steps started before this point. Once you are in here, depending on your campaign objective, you're going to choose your campaign type. It's either going to be consideration or conversion. Today we're choosing conversion together. And this little toggle right here, you might have seen me click this off. You're going to want to turn this off. This is basically a fully automated campaign by Pinterest. We don't want that. We really want to control our own campaign. Here in campaign naming details, give it a name. I usually like to name it whatever I'm promoting. And then the month. Then I remove the other details off. And I want to make sure that my campaign status is active if I'm ready to spend money. If you're not ready to spend money, click paused. Set your budget to daily and run continuously and just set reminders to come and check your campaign. Under URL tracking, you're going to go ahead and check this box. That way you don't need to manually create a UTM parameter anymore. And then bottom right hand corner, click continue, or up here in the menu on the left bar, you can also click the campaign itself or the ad group. Here I want you to give the ad group a name. I like to use a naming convention of what I'm targeting. And then I like to scroll down. Now my ads dashboard is automatically set to the default, the original standard setup. If it is not a manual campaign setup, you can tell in the top right hand corner, it'll say automated campaign. You can switch it to manual, or you can also set it right here. There's switches you can switch back and forth. You want it to look like what mine looks like. Inside of demographics, we're only, for me, excluding males. So I'm going to come in and choose female and unspecified. I'm leaving ages, languages, and devices as all. This is going to be an optimization tactic later. Because at this point, we don't know who's going to convert. I just know personally that men don't convert, so there's no point in me wasting my money trying to attract them. Okay, underneath interests and keywords, I want you to open this up, and you can keep this box checked or you can uncheck it. Basically, this is Pinterest going out and searching for topics that are relevant to your ads and placing your ads in front of them. So if someone were on Instagram searching for if someone were on Pinterest searching for Instagram marketing tactics, then my Pinterest ads might be placed in front of them because it's a marketing strategy, right? So here I want to go ahead and show you the interests that I'm going to choose for my campaign, and those are in the design space. Now I know I'm moving quickly. Feel free to pause. Feel free to slow me down in the actual video settings if you want to, but I don't want this part of the tutorial to take up the bulk of the video. So I'm going to choose the 3 interests that I know work for me. For you, you might be completely new to figuring out what interests are going to work for you. So what I would suggest is choosing interests directly related to your target topic or offer. So if you're selling crafts, then what kind of crafts? Are you doing beading? Are you making purses? Are you doing stationery? Like, what is it? And don't choose all of DIY and crafts. Go into the actual interests themselves and choose the sub-interests that are related. Because you can see if you open up DIY stationery, there's all of these things in here. Maybe you don't do letter pressing. Maybe you don't do DIY books. You only do card making. So in that case, cards, stamps, and washi tape and envelopes might be what you want to stick with. And then you want to flip over to keywords and add your keywords. I already have those ready for the sake of time on today's video. I'm going to go ahead and add them in. You will want to do some keyword research prior to starting this process. You can also search for keywords right here. If you search for your topics, you can see that they come up, and you can see that a lot of these keywords, they're all checked because I've already added them in. So skipping past interest keywords and performance plus, I'm going to go ahead and leave that. I'm going to come down here to the optimization and delivery. We are optimizing for conversions, and we're going to optimize for a lead event because I'm setting up an email list growth campaign. I'm basically going to promote my email list in order to get people on. Now at this point, I need to select the ads, or I need to create the ads. I already have ads created that I want to use, and they're actually already live on the platform. So here are those ad IDs, or those pin IDs. I'm going to come in here, I'm going to search for those, and I'm just going to start selecting. And then once I'm all done, I will click add pins to campaign, and it will add all 4. And at that point, I'm ready to launch. And it's really that simple. There's nothing else in here that you need to do other than possibly change your call to action. I do like to use a call to action that's more relevant to the thing that I'm promoting. Learn more is very ambiguous. Not putting on a live webinar. Sign up could be more related to what I'm doing. Get offer would be more like if you're selling something physical to me, or get deal. So I like to use download for email list growth myself because they're downloading a freebie basically. So I'm going to change that call to action, and then I'm going to launch this campaign out. You can also click review, and you can see here at a glance, you can even see your ads that you added in, all of the details that you added, and you can see that the targeting is very broad. There are this many people in this audience, and it is very, very broad. I want it to be broad. I want it to be kind of cold. I want to go find new people to get on my list. And at this point, all you need to do is push publish. Now, I already have a campaign running that I want to show you. So I'm going to go to add account overview. And you can see that this campaign here is running, and I've spent $16. It's got 3,200 impressions, 12 paid pin clicks. And I can look at this in a reporting level as well. And I'm going to change my conversion settings. Just ignore me. And I have it set to hourly because I just launched this campaign last night, and this is it. I just set this campaign up the exact same way as the tutorial I just walked you through. And you can see that I already have 7 lead conversions, and I just started this campaign last night. I've spent $44. Over time, this campaign will optimize, and these leads will drop down to an average cost per lead under $4. That's what I'm aiming for. That's it. That's how you start your lead generation Pinterest campaign. Okay, so in the tutorial of that setup, I showed you how to set up a campaign at $20 a day. That's roughly $600 a month It's definitely not $1,000 a month. It's not $2,000, it's not $3,000 a month. Depending on the season of the year, Q1 to really the end of Q3, you can test lead gen ads anywhere from $10 on the very, very low end, knowing that the results are going to take you much longer to get, to $20 to $50 a day, knowing that those results will come faster, and you will really be able to see what the results look like in a quicker way. Now, you can start on the lower end and start bumping it up, but if you have the budget to spend, if you have $600 to spend, I think that's a really, really good starting point just to dive in, run your ads for a month, know you're going to run them for a month. Then if it's going well, you can keep them going. And if you have the money, obviously you can keep them going. Or you can just set it to turn itself off at the end of the month, and then you can analyze the results and you can compare to your email list software. You can look at your open rates, you can look at your sales that happened after someone purchased, and really start to identify whether or not this actually worked for you or not. So if you are interested in running some Pinterest ads and you have more questions, obviously you can always join Pin Profit Academy. I have updated my Pinterest ads course in there. It is a very, very intermediate kind of like standard level. This is how you start ads course. If you want help with your ads, you will need to come to coaching calls, or you will need to book a paid consultation call with me to get further help with your ads. This is not something that I do a lot of anymore with coaching or even on this YouTube channel. This is the first ad video I've actually published in a long time, because it's not something that I super enjoy teaching anymore. It's such a hard topic to coach on. So if you are interested, definitely come join us in Pin Profit Academy or book a one-on-one paid call with me. And if you just want more Pinterest strategy training, head on over to this playlist and I will see you there.